Imagine standing in the vitamin aisle, 2 bottles of vitamin E in hand. One says, D-alpha tocopherol, the other, DL-alpha tocopherol. You're thinking, what's the difference? And which one should I choose? You're not alone. The subtle D versus DL distinction makes a big difference in how your body utilizes this essential nutrient. Let's break it down. Vitamin E isn't just one single compound, it's a family of 8 different antioxidants, 4 tocopherols and 4 tocotrienols. These are further categorized as alpha, beta, gamma, and delta. Alpha tocopherol is the most biologically active form in humans, meaning your body uses it most effectively. The D and DL prefixes refer to the molecule's structure, specifically its stereochemistry, which is how the atoms are arranged in 3-dimensional space. Think of it like a left and right hand, they're similar but not identical. D-alpha tocopherol is the naturally occurring form of vitamin E. It's the form found in foods like nuts, seeds, and leafy greens. This natural form is also known as RR-alpha tocopherol, a more precise scientific designation. Your body recognizes and utilizes this form more readily, making it more potent. Research indicates that D-alpha tocopherol has a higher bioavailability, meaning your body absorbs and uses it more effectively compared to the synthetic version. DL-alpha tocopherol, on the other hand, is the synthetic form of vitamin E. The DL signifies a racemic mixture, meaning it contains equal parts of the D and L isomers. The L isomer, while chemically similar, is not as biologically active as the D form. Essentially, you're getting half the potency of the natural vitamin E in DL-alpha tocopherol. This synthetic form is often produced from petrochemicals, which might be a concern for those seeking natural supplements. When you see vitamin E acetate or vitamin E succinate on a label, these are ester forms of vitamin E. These forms are more stable and less prone to oxidation, making them useful in supplements and fortified foods. However, your body must convert these esters back to free tocopherol before it can use them. Both D-alpha and DL-alpha can be found in acetate or succinate forms. The difference between D-alpha tocopherol acetate and DL-alpha tocopherol acetate, for example, is the same difference as between D-alpha tocopherol and DL-alpha tocopherol. The D-alpha form is still the natural and more bioavailable variant. Tocotrienols, the other half of the vitamin E family, are gaining increasing attention for their unique health benefits. They have a slightly different chemical structure than tocopherols and may offer distinct advantages, particularly in areas like cardiovascular and neurological health. You'll find tocotrienols in sources like rice bran oil, palm oil, and annatto. When looking at vitamin E supplements, consider whether you want a comprehensive vitamin E complex that includes both tocopherols and tocotrienols, or just the alpha tocopherol form. Many researchers suggest that the full spectrum of vitamin E components may be more beneficial than isolated alpha tocopherol. In the store, you'll likely notice a price difference. D-alpha tocopherol is generally more expensive than DL-alpha tocopherol. This reflects the higher cost of producing the natural form. If you're looking for a cost-effective option and aren't overly concerned about maximizing bioavailability, DL-alpha tocopherol might be acceptable. However, for those seeking the most potent and natural form of vitamin E, D-alpha tocopherol is the superior choice. Consider your personal health goals. Are you looking to support cardiovascular health, skin health, or overall antioxidant protection? If you have specific health concerns or are taking other medications, it's always best to consult with a healthcare professional before starting any new supplement. They can help you determine the appropriate form and dosage of vitamin E for your individual needs. Please consider subscribing, liking and sharing this. Press that notification bell so you won't miss any episodes. Feel free to comment below. Thank you. In summary, when choosing between D-alpha and DL-alpha vitamin E, remember that D stands for natural and DL for synthetic. While both forms offer some vitamin E activity, D-alpha tocopherol is the more potent and bioavailable option. Understanding this simple distinction can help you make an informed decision and choose the right vitamin E supplement for your health.